Good morning, John. A warning. This video contains realities that are sometimes unpleasant to confront, specifically the reality of the mortality of humans. If that does not sound like the kind of thing you want to hear about today, move along. There is nothing to see here. If, on the other hand, nerd singing too quickly about the inevitability of your personal demise and indeed universal oblivion sounds like your cup of tea, proceed.
Well, every living organism at one time was dust, an assemblage of atoms from our atmosphere and crust. These bits, they come together, but only for a time. From that very first self-replicator oozing from the slime, we exist and then we don't. That's just how we do. And everyone you know someday will also be dead too. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's the one sure thing on which every living thing can rely. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Everyone so far has died too. There's not a thing that you can do, and you and me and us, we're all gonna die. Well, many folks will hope that there's a way out of this song, that if we think real hard and act real tough, somehow we'll get along. We'll fix those telomeres, digitize our brains, freeze our dying bodies till the remedy's attained. Well, I have some bad news for you. You can't outrun the hearse, the explosion of the sun or heat death of the universe. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's the one sure thing on which every living thing can rely. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. The singularity won't save you. There's not a thing that you can do, and you and me and us, we're all gonna die. I forgot the last verse. The marvelous truth of it all is that death is such a gift, because the only reason we can die is that we even live. The improbability of life, and you and me and us, that we existed, all to sniff and kiss and taste and hear and touch. We've used our minds to make so many awesome things somehow, including all of the words in the song you're listening to right now. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's the one sure thing on which every living thing can rely. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's the one thing you can't live through. There's not a thing that you can do, and you and me and us, we're all gonna die. So have a good time, and be nice to each other.
Yeah, weird song topic. Though not that weird if you listen to Dear Hank and John. I like to kind of understand my place in the universe, and understanding that it is a brief place. It's not really how places work, but you get what I mean, is important to me. And now I find myself with some extra time. So what's going on in my life? Making a lot of sci shows, making some crash courses, just started shooting our new crash course series, Crash Course Philosophy, which won't be uploaded for quite a while yet, so I apologize for teasing. I haven't seen Star Wars yet. I don't know what kind of nerd I think I am. And we just recorded our 29th podcast. I cannot believe that we have been Dear Hank and Johning for 29 weeks. And it was a real good one. It'll be out on Monday. Or Tuesday. We're not great with the schedule. I just had an idea. So I just gave you some bad news. The good news, though, there's lots of it. Scheduled flights between the US and Cuba are going to resume for the first time in 50 years. The world just had its first year in which the global economy grew while global carbon emissions did not. And women just voted for the first time in Saudi Arabia. And also some of them were voted into elected positions. I know that it seems like maybe that shouldn't have just happened now, but at least it happened. So yeah, some bad news, some good news. It all balances out. Everything's gonna be fine, right? You're good? I hope. John, I'll see you on Tuesday.